We can do more research into the Springfield situation today. Here's the thing, like we read like 10 articles the other day on stream about it, and it seems like all of the complaints that are being levied about the Haitians are completely just like ridiculous. Like the jobs are not the job situation is not being screwed over by the Haitians, right? They have come in at a slow enough pace to not destroy the job market, and all of the jobs that were taken. Oh, of course, you get an ad now. Here's the thing. I need someone of some importance to give a take on this. Here's what this is. Like, I don't think it's an unreasonable standard. Like, if there's like a police like chief or something like that can, or if we can get like a bunch of police records that show that this shit is happening, but like every single official and every single police like person in charge of like the police or like individual police officers, like everyone that's been interviewed says like we don't know where this like these claims are coming from because we don't have any of these in our records. People aren't reporting this to the police. If this is happening, they should report it to the police, but we don't have any of that. We don't have any proof that Haitians are driving worse than like the Native American population, the native population, you know? I was talking about the cat thing. I found it came up from a local Facebook post. Yeah, I know. But like when I look at the inside the Ohio town invaded by cat-eating Haitians, like I read the comments and I'm already like a little bit concerned about what the content of this is going to be, right? Like these people are getting resources no American has ever gotten, and that is corruption. I'm living in a shed with no plumbing here in Ohio. I wouldn't give them the sweat off my balls if they were dying of thirst. Who's telling the Haitians that there's available work in Springfield and using taxpayer dollars to house them there? The city of Springfield has been advertising for years that their economy is picking up, that they have more jobs, that more factories are opening up over there and stuff like that. And like that's why I find it really unbelievably hard to look at the accounts of random people when there's literally nothing, no like documentation of anything or anything like that that shows that it's happening. Like I need someone, maybe, and I might be just liberal, okay? I might be like liberal here, okay? I need someone to give me a valid reason why I should trust a million, like however many reports from people like just like randomly when the rumor mill is going around telling people that this is happening, right? When people are, when like how many of these do I need to look at before I take the words of the rumor mill over the words of every single institution in that city? I'm sorry if I like misattributed the time frame. This video explains it. Well, I'm so just so not willing to give any credence to any amount of like hearsay, dude. I mean, we'll watch it. I just like every time I see someone going around and collecting hearsay and then everybody points and says like, well, this video explains everything. I just like alarm bells start going off in my head. Like every defense mechanism against like fake news or misleading stories or like jumping on a breaking news story bandwagon, every alarm bell, every single defense mechanism that I've built up over the past couple of years tells me not to listen to a goddamn thing these people say. Right? You know? I mean, I'll watch it. I'm definitely going to watch it. I just like, I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about like people who I would normally respect the opinion of on Twitter and stuff like that, repeating the same dumb bullshit over and over and over. And it's like, man, who am I supposed to trust and why? Who am I supposed to trust and why? Why is this where we're at, you know? Okay, let me...
There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods, collecting cats, skinning them and eating them.
In my opinion, they're worthless. Bunch of worthless f***ing saints.
They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance, even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out.
Managers are nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles.
Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect.
Since June, they took me off of, I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability.
You're a veteran and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting and just came in here?
Yeah.
I need some solutions.
Wait, how?
I'm losing my mind.
Wait, hold on. How is... Would VA benefits be denied to a vet because someone is seeking some other social safety net benefits? Dog.
This is Springfield, Ohio. What was once a small town in Ohio home to roughly 60,000 working class Americans until 20,000 plus Haitian immigrants flooded into town with rumors of them eating the neighbors' cats and local geese.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it?
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating...
Damn, this guy like went out and made this video super quick, didn't he?
They're eating the pets.
And causing car accidents left and right, and driving locals out of their homes by paying above market rental prices with welfare subsidized by the American taxpayer. Are these Haitians eating cats? How did they travel 2,000 plus miles from Haiti all the way to Ohio? And do the locals and their new Haitian neighbors get along? I pulled up to Springfield myself to see if this was real or overblown fake news. A lot of this is alleged because I truly don't know what's going on, and neither does Twitter. Twitter is relying off of a few images and a few Reddit threads, and there are rumors that Haitians are taking neighbors' cats and eating them. Are you from Haiti by chance? Yeah. Does everyone get along here in Springfield?
Yes.
Good?
Good.
They're worthless. Bunch of worthless f***ing saints. Yeah.
When did the Haitian neighbors come and move here?
I'm going to say probably 5 months ago.
Okay. I spoke to a few of them in French.
They're everywhere. They're up there.
Wait, hold on. 5 months ago? I thought that like Haitian immigrants have been coming over here to Springfield for like the past 6 years. It certainly wasn't 20,000 over the span of 5 months. Like that would be a recipe for disaster economically. Haitian migrants, Ohio, over time. Is the rate that they've been coming? Yeah, that's why I was that's why I looked up over time to see if there was a graph or something. Yeah, I'm watching you. Okay, you're gonna have to leave the room. 1 second, I have to move my cat out of the room. Tell them that you're sorry. Tell them that you're sorry. Say you're sorry to me. Yeah, it is hard to dig through all the bullshit. All right. 15,000 immigrants who arrived in the past few years were drawn by good jobs in the city's relative affordability. See, my understanding is that it's happened over the past 6 years, but like I wish that they gave us... They have embraced President Joe Biden's new and expanded legal pathways to enter and have shunned illegal crossings, accounting for only 92 border arrests out of more than 56,000 in July. 1 second. Man, I wish that there was something that showed us over time, but okay. We'll keep watching.
Don't wave at me, you sorry f***ing saying. I tell them like it is, man. I don't like them. I don't like them, and I want them to know I don't like them. Pack up and move back to Haitieville, wherever the f*** you're from.
Why did you come here to Springfield?
In Springfield, pour me venir travailler, pour me chercher une vie meilleure. Moi, c'est Haïtien.
Okay.
Raison ça que je Springfield.
Okay. Do you plan on living here for much longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard there were rumors of Haitians eating the neighbors' cats and a Canadian goose. Is that true or completely false?
No. Même pas. Je
Okay.
vais au courant de ça.
Okay.
M'a dit bagay mais moi m'pa au courant. Et tout m'pa kwe ça tout.
Okay.
M'pa kwe ça tout. Peut-être moun qui doit avoir un problème d'éducation qui fait t'a fait ça mais m'pa kwe. C'est vraiment difficile pour ça t'arriver.
Okay.
We've lost a whole bunch of...
Oh, they can't drive racism? Yeah, I know. One instant where someone was blinded by the sun, he was still arrested, and I believe he's I can't remember if he was already convicted or if he's just been charged with manslaughter, but like this guy's being held accountable. So one horrible accident happens, and now all Haitians are creating all the car accidents. All the Haitians are eating all the animals. They're practicing voodoo. They're nasty. They're pooping in the streets, and they're not letting grandma go down the pasta aisle at Walmart. Like, these are all things that I've literally heard both on stream and on Twitter. Like, it's a psyop. It's a psyop. It's a psyop. I'm sorry, but this is a psyop.
Cats. There was a van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating them.
I watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not
Oh, so there's a associated police report with that?
joshing with me.
No, I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess around.
No.
Twitter is saying the Haitians are eating cats and can't drive. Is that true? True or no?
No.
No? Okay.
I believe it. Like, I've heard rumors about them taking the geese and killing them and eating them, so
Everyone's just heard rumors. Everyone's just heard rumors.
They...
Except for that one guy who says that he saw it happen in a situation where there would be a police report associated with it.
I've even heard about them eating the eggs over there, so I'm like, okay, that's kind of disturbing. Not.
There he is. This is your guy right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So far, so good. I haven't had no issues, but they kind of know us.
And are they chill?
They're all right, I guess. I don't pay no mind to them.
You know, and they're everywhere. They take our apartments. The landlords make the people move out so they can rent to the Haitians to get more money. You know, it's bullshit. You know, you go to the grocery store, there's no groceries because, you know, they give them $3,000 a month plus food stamps. I'm an American, just like you.
Yeah.
And these come from Haitianville, wherever they're from, and they get everything. They get medical care paid and everything. You know, it's bull.
Where are they getting the money?
The government. They said it's a
Yeah, they're paying taxes too. They're paying taxes too. So
program for them to
for like migrants, like asylum seekers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're like roaches, man.
Yeah, I can get along with them as long as they don't go pulling their crazy machetes when they're out mowing their grass with it.
Have they brought out machetes?
Oh yeah, that's how they trim their yard. They
actually.
Yeah, it surprised me they let them all in, but
oh no, they trimmed their yards with machetes.
I think that if they're going to come in, they should be legal and not illegal, and I don't see why they're giving them all this money and everything like that when our people are the ones suffering for all this, for them coming in. I'm getting ready to be homeless. They're getting ready to sell my house.
I'm actually, wait, hold on. We can actually also, there's another thing that we can look at. Unemployment rates. What's the Springfield, Ohio. Oh man, I want a graph. I want to see it. Damn, it went to 13% in 2010. That's rough. It doesn't seem like this wave of Haitian immigration is causing any like crazy unemployment spikes. Like it's certainly not like a stable like percent, but it's within like the normal realms that it's been since like 2016. In fact, it's a little bit better than it was in 2016. Like I don't know, man.
Because of the Haitians.
Do you think a Haitian will move in?
Yeah, they're coming Wednesday to look at it.
Actually?
Yeah, and when they buy this house, we'll both be out here on the streets. We ain't got nowhere to go. We're gonna fix it.
Wait, hold on. What did he just say? Is he saying that he's selling his house, or is his landlord selling his house?
People are the ones suffering for all this, for them coming in. I'm getting ready to be homeless. They're getting ready to sell my house because of the Haitians.
Do you think a Haitian will move in?
Yeah, they're coming Wednesday to look at it.
Actually?
Yeah, and when they buy this house, we'll both be out here on the streets. We ain't got nowhere to go. We're gonna fix the income.
Are Haitians paying rent? Are they paying their bills? Are they being paid to live here?
They're being paid.
They're getting jobs in Columbus. They have work permits. They have to have a job. Dude, What about wages for that area, Sanso? My theory is that it dampens low-end wages, but I need to look into it. So the Borjas study said that like something like 10% of the population in the space of about 6 months, in his study at least, showed that like a 1 to 3% depression in wages for high school dropouts, but everybody else's wages went up. And some of the articles that we were reading the other day showed that the business owners in Springfield had all of these jobs for years after the economy kind of recovered after the 2008 financial crisis. They had all these jobs finally in like the 2015, 2016, 17, 18 area. And because they were such low-level positions, no Native American, it's so, you know what I mean when I say, when I'm talking about Native Americans, I'm talking about people who were born here and have lived here their entire lives, okay? So none of the Native population wanted the low-end jobs because they didn't feel like they paid enough. But those jobs still needed to be filled. And so Haitian immigrants came and filled those positions, which opened up more higher end positions for the Native population, right? Is what we read just the other day, right? So everybody's benefiting off of this, right? Unless they just don't want to get a job. Yeah, that right there says it depresses low end wages. Well, right. I said that at the beginning of that, right? But like the studies that are associated with like large amounts of migration show that it's like the amount of depression into low end wages is like lowered by 1 to 3% again. And that's usually levels out after, I think it was like 2 or 3 years, but I don't remember the exact time frame that he put. But like it levels out after a certain amount of time.
Paid to live here. I don't see why they'd have to pay rent if they're being paid to be here.
But another thing that we read in one of the articles, damn, I wish I had all these articles still up and set up so that I could just quick pull it open. But they also said that Haitians are willing to pay more for rent than the Native population. So they're paying rent.
Who's paying them?
The government. Okay. And that's our biggest issue too is...
And they're paying into taxes.
They're taking our schools over and they're running the Americans out of our own countries, it feels like.
This country has gone to hell. 12 motherfuckers that live there, and there's another 7 or 8 lives right here in this corner house.
I'm knocking on that door, yeah.
And 4 of them just moved in here. They ain't in there.
Do you think you'll sell the house to a Haitian family one day?
Hell no. I wouldn't give them to sweat off my balls if he's dying of thirst.
Jesus Christ.
I'm for real, man. I
get it.
I am fucking sick of
Man, he found the least racist Ohioan. Ohioite? Ohioan must be. I'm just repeating what you're saying. Yeah. I think we agree.
I don't give a fuck if they put a Haitian in every fucking house. I'll be the only white person here.
Twitter is saying that Haitians are kidnapping the neighbors' cats and eating them. Is that true or false? I gotta ask the hard questions here. No. Why is everyone coming here?
Haïtien vient ici pour travailler, mais manger chat, non. Parce que, non, pas manger chat, non, chat, non. Si nous besoin de
manger chat.
Aller dans Walmart, nous acheter, mais
we go to Walmart,
chat haïtien,
we're not eating cats.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Moi, j'ai quitté Haïti parce que, dans le moment, pays, t'es un petit gens qui a un problème politique, t'es gain des autres qui ont passé, so, j'ai juste essayé quitter jusqu'à ce que ça arrangé pour me retourner dans le pays.
Barbecue? Civil War? Like,
moi pas connais rien de monde seul.
So this is another thing. Everybody is talking about the Haitian immigrants like they're there to stay long term, which would actually probably be a good thing for Springfield, Ohio. But one thing that people just don't consider is some of the people that are coming here to the United States don't plan on staying here long term because they have, you know, ties to their communities back in Haiti or wherever they came from. But it's actually just like an unsafe place to be right now.
Seulement j'ai un problème, mais c'est déplacer. Même pas qu'on aucun nom de personne soit cap fait ça.
Okay. Okay, so just family and friends told him to come here to Springfield? Could you ask him that?
Yeah, his friend.
I see. Okay. Merci.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't eat cat.
Okay. She clarified, I don't need cat.
See how that trash can is right there?
Right there. Yep.
Okay, every Haitian house you go around, it's honestly filled to the brim. There's trash that leaks out onto the corner, everywhere, but we're expected to live clean environment. Sure. And then on top of that, with the rise of immigrants, and they get
their trash was in the bucket. It's in the bucket where it's supposed to be.
every Haitian.
Okay. She clarified, I don't need cat.
See how that trash can is right there?
Right there. Yep.
Do they just need to close the lid? You found a graph? Oh, thank God. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Average weekly wages for employees in total covered establishments. Well, what is total covered establishments? Oh, okay. Average weekly wages are the wages paid by unemployment insurance covered employees during the calendar quarter. So this is showing... Okay, so this is places that are covered by unemployment insurance. So it hasn't depressed the wages. It hasn't depleted and concede total defeat. Wait, hold on. Am I missing something here? Basically, it shows a steady increase in wages as unemployment covers lost wages. I don't understand that. 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Oh, man. Sorry about that. My dishwasher broke and was leaking all over the kitchen, and I didn't know it until my girlfriend got home. Okay, where were we? I got a 3-minute ad from another stream earlier. Well, you can set it up to where you can get all of the ad to play all at one time in a 3-minute thing, or you can split it up like I have. Every 30 minutes, a minute and a half. Okay. Now that that crisis is averted, it's not the filter. There was the seal on the door to the washing machine fell off during the wash cycle, so I just pushed it in and hopefully that'll fix it. But where were we? Graph shows wages. Oh, yeah. Okay. So is this... I don't think that it's saying that... Yeah, it means wages haven't declined with immigration. Okay. This is something that we should hold on to. Let's hold on to this link.
Okay, every Haitian house you go around, it's honestly filled to the brim. There's trash that leaks out onto the corner, everywhere, but we're expected to live clean environment. Sure. And then on top of that, with the rise of immigrants and they get assisted living freely, it makes it harder for people like me or somebody else who doesn't get assisted living to find affordable housing.
Are they driving the housing costs up around here?
Yeah. Like nobody.
Big time?
Yeah, like.
What are we talking?
Okay. Honestly, in my opinion, it'll be a surprise if I don't get kicked out so they can boost up the rate on this place. They'll probably fix it.
I see.
Get it where it's looking better and boost the rate up on it. They pay $1,200 a month.
How much money does the government give you per month?
Pero el first step me doy como primera vez te pusieron como 500, segunda 300.
Okay. ¿Cuántos Haitians?
Say it again. Say it again.
And they pay $1,200 a month.
How much money does the government give you per month?
Pero el first step Me doy como primera vez te pusieron como 500, segunda 300.
Okay. ¿Cuántos Haitians vive aquí en las 2 años?
No tengo un mensual, pero yo nuevo por ahí.
Okay. ¿De dónde eres?
En Haití.
Haiti?
Sí.
¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
Tengo 2 meses.
2?
Sí.
Did anyone tell you to come here to Springfield, Ohio?
Sí.
Did a friend tell you to come move here for a job? How did you learn about Springfield?
Yo tengo mi padres por ahí.
Okay. How much is it to rent an apartment here in Springfield? How much do you pay for rent?
Pero
Man, this guy's just like in a neighborhood stopping people walking by. He's like in a suburb. I've been dead wrong in this since you knew me. I mean, like here's the thing, like at a baseline level, you're not incorrect that like adding more supply into the labor market like decreases demand, and that would necessarily lower prices, but or like the wages being the prices that we're talking about. But like it has to be, again, it has to be one of those situations where it's a really, really high level of immigration over a very, very short time period, right? And I don't know how much it scales up from the Borja study. So again, that was like an increase of 10% of the population over a 6-month period. And that was enough to show that like 1 to 3% decrease in wages for those at the lowest end, right? For some short amount of time. Now, like increase that to like 20,000 over like 3, 4, 5, 6 years. I'm not sure if that like necessarily carries over. And on top of that, it like you have to, you can't just like go based off of like the theoretical assumptions behind it. You have to do those studies, which is why it's good to have these sorts of things, you know? And we still don't know the time span that they all immigrated there. Yeah, that's like the hard thing is it might be easy to find it at a state level, how many people have come in, how many people have left, right? But like for an individual town, those sorts of statistics are probably going to be harder to find. I'd be really interested to see okay, well, hold on. This Reuters article that I opened but didn't read, it says 15,000 over the last 3 years. So there was about 5,000 there before that. And would that be 10% of the population? Oh, yeah, I guess that'd be 15% of the population, right? No. Am I losing my mind? 30% of the population. Yeah, so it must have been like over a long enough time period that it didn't affect the economy in the way that you might expect it to over like a short period of time. So it must need to be a much, much, much shorter time scale.
Todavía yo no pagué, pero yo vivo con mi mensual cada mes 700.
Is anyone eating cats out here?
No.
Okay. Falso.
Falso.
Falso información. Okay. Do you know many other Haitians?
I thought Haiti spoke Spanish or French, not Spanish. In Haiti, top 3 language: Haitian Creole and French. So a small segment of the population considered elitist prefer foreign languages such as Spanish and English. Okay.
Haitians here?
Yes.
Yeah. Big community?
Yes.
Okay. And why are so many Haitians coming here to Springfield in particular?
Apil Haitien vini sit lan, se paske yo di sit lan gen job Haitien, debi li vini la ka travay, sa vin permet ki gen lot Haitien ki vini. Se rezon sa ki fwa apil Haitien vini lo isi.
Okay. Thank you. Also, if you want to support our boots on the ground independent journalism that is not bought and paid for by corporate interests, along with uncensored early access to all my videos before they go up on YouTube and exclusive DLC content.
That's something that you need to learn about me, Sig, is that I'm always right. Even in my like heavily couched assertions about how I might be wrong about something, I'm always right.
That YouTube won't let me upload. Go subscribe at patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira for less than $5 a month. How long have you lived here?
2 ans.
How much
money does the government give you per month?
Non. Avant, oui. Maintenant, non. Non, avant, j'étais con bon. Pour le moment, non, je travaille.
Ah. Is it true that the Haitians are eating the neighbor's cats?
Oh.
No. Information falso?
Ouais, on va pas connaître ça.
Okay. Do they not collect the trash?
Chaque lundi, il ramasse le patin.
Okay. Why did you leave Haiti?
Non, je chercher la vie, je pas venir ici direct. Je chercher la vie pour ça, je viens ici.
Ah, okay. Merci beaucoup. All right, bye-bye. We got a cat right there, unaffected. He's chilling, not eating.
He's chilling.
It's ridiculous. They
Yeah,
can't even
man.
take care of the American citizens before they're bringing in waves and waves of immigrants. And then look at it. There's so many people, veterans, mostly white people that are homeless, living on the streets, has nothing to eat. But these people have brand new houses, brand new cars. I'm having a hell of a time finding a job because they want the Haitian. They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. I worked retail before I lost my job back in April. When I do transactions, I can see what comes across on certain cards. I'm not trying to be nosy. I don't want to know what you get. But when a Haitian comes through and spends $500 in food stamps and still has $5,000 on their food assistance card.
$5,000?
$5,000. Would you like to know what the Haitians are calling the food assistance cards?
Tell me.
Even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out. I'm homeless. I'm jobless. I'm sleeping on friends' couches because I can't get government assistance because I come from the wrong country, apparently.
Y'all get along out here or what?
We don't socialize with them that
Wait,
much.
hold on.
I mean, they
Are calling.
Bro, I'm about to like say some real conservative shit. Okay, I want to hear this lady's whole thing again.
Cat right there, unaffected. He's chilling, not eating.
It's ridiculous. They
Yeah,
can't even
man.
take care of the American citizens before they're bringing in waves and waves of immigrants. And then look at it. There's so many people, veterans, mostly white people that are homeless, living on the streets, has nothing to eat. But these people have brand new houses, brand new cars.
I'm about to say some real conservative shit.
A hell of a time finding a job because they want the Haitian. They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. I worked retail before I lost
They're getting thousands in government assistance. Like each individual one?
my job back in April. When I do transactions, I can see what comes across on certain cards. I'm not trying to be nosy. I don't want to know what you get. But when a Haitian comes through and spends $500 in food stamps and still has $5,000 on their food assistance card.
$5,000?
$5,000. Would you like to know what the Haitians are calling the food assistance cards?
Tell me.
Even the cash assistance cards. They're calling them the magic money cards because they never run out. I'm homeless. I'm jobless. I'm sleeping on friends' couches because I can't get government assistance because I come from the wrong country, apparently.
Y'all get along out here or what?
It sounds to me like you need to get a job. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. All of the boo-hooing and shit, like I'm sorry. I if there was a single piece of statistical fact that we could point towards that would corroborate any of these people, any police reports or anything like that, that would corroborate all these people's story, I'd be 100%. 100%. I'd be on their side. But it sounds like these people just need to get a job.
We don't socialize with them that much. I mean, they walk up and down the street, they do their thing. That's it, you know. We keep.
How long you lived out here in Springfield?
Oh, I've lived in Springfield all my life. I'll be
Okay.
60 in 2 weeks.
When did all the Haitians come in?
About 5 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
And when they packed, they hit this neighborhood hard.
Why?
Outrageous rent. They went through, they painted them, cleaned them up a little bit, rent them to, and they pay the rent.
I heard on Twitter that cats are getting kidnapped. Is that
Yes,
true?
Yes, my mom
You're
actually
laughing.
actually
What have you
seen a
seen?
post on Facebook. There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods collecting cat,
For what?
skinning them and eating them. Snyder Park, our actual park. If a Haitian is caught walking the ground.
Well, actually, I wonder Haitian immigrant work visas. Have you ever tried to catch a stray cat? I've tried to pet many stray cats. Not as easy as people make it out to seem. You need like a net gun. Everything she said sounds as legit as them rounding up hundreds of cats in a van. Yeah. Again, like I don't want to sit here and shit on poor people who are struggling and like they obviously need help and stuff like that. I do not want to shit on them. But I will shit on them if they're doing it, if they are talking about how they need these benefits in a racist way. That's what I'm going to say. Get a job, freeloader. Like they're like the Haitians, they have jobs and they're paying into the tax base. Temporary protected status. Temporary protected status. Wait, can we just see what it means? Provide to nationals of certain countries experiencing problems that make it difficult or unsafe for their nationals to be deported there. Okay. What benefits do TPS holders get? Is a temporary immigration status provided to nationals of certain blah blah blah? Okay. Oh, okay. Can TPS holders get financial aid? Well, that's going to be like not to get welfare. They're not eligible for any public assistance by virtue of their TPS status. If you do not have permission to work, you may apply for an SSN only if one of the following applies. That's not what I want. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this the exact same thing? Yeah, this is the exact same form, I think. It's a little bit harder to find out what kind of benefits that they are entitled to, because this is what this is. Haitian restaurant in your area and go interview some waiters. God, I don't know if I have the balls to do content like this. I've definitely thought about doing stuff like this, but like walking up to random people and interviewing them, it just seems like such a hellish thing, like embarrassing. You see that bit where he went to the DMV? Well, I'm not sure if we've gotten there yet.
Browns down there, they can get arrested because they're going down there and they're killing the Canadian geese so they can take them home and eat them.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because we used to have a lot of cats around here. And especially down here at the end of the street, that lady had probably 50 of them. Now she's lucky to have 5. And the geese down at the park, they're declining. So I don't know if they're eating them too. I guess it's supposed to be their natural habitat or something or whatever.
Yeah. Do you think this could come to another American town near you?
This come everywhere, man.
Yeah. It's the future of America?
Yeah. I hate to say it, but probably so. The Mexicans take it up for the blacks, and the blacks taking it up for the Mexicans.
Interesting.
My country's going down, and I can't wait till Trump gets back in there.
90% of the auto accidents are Haitian involved.
Future of America?
I hate to say it, but probably so. It's be their natural habitat. I wouldn't be surprised though, because
in a white van driving around the neighborhoods collecting cats.
For what?
Skinning them and eating them. Snyder Park, our actual park. If a Haitian is caught walking the grounds down there, they can get arrested because they're going down there and they're killing the Canadian geese so they can take them home and eat them.
I wouldn't be surprised though, because we used to have a lot of cats around here. And especially down here at the end of the street, that lady had probably 50 of them. Now she's lucky to have 5. And the geese down at the park, they're declining, so I don't know if they're eating them too. I guess it's supposed to be their natural habitat or something or whatever.
Yeah. Do you think this could come to another American town near you?
This come everywhere, man.
Yeah. It's the future of America?
I hate to say it, but probably so. The Mexicans take it up for the blacks, and the blacks taking it up for the Mexicans is odd.
Interesting.
My country's going down, and I can't wait till Trump gets back in there.
90% of the auto accidents are Haitian involved.
Okay.
And I've almost gotten hit by several of them walking because I walk a lot, and they're going the wrong way down one-way streets, and they think they own the streets. And when they got chased out, he hit the curb. When they got chased out, she heard one of them say it, and it was actually in English.
Look at them, just blasted off. What the fuck?
They've knocked down my grandmother's fence.
Yeah.
That brick wall back there, they've drove into it. They've hit cars around here. I mean, they cannot drive. Whoever's giving them driver's license ought to have theirs taken on.
But look, every time a country moves into another country, talk about we're taking over, that shit leads to war.
100%.
Like when you have the old black dudes siding with the old white redneck and they're talking about joining teams, that's when you know everything is going to go downhill, and it's going to go downhill quick.
Real. We all know about the neo-Nazis just a couple weeks ago being down. And I ain't saying that it's right and I ain't saying it's wrong. But look, let's think about it. I'm 36 years old, and in 36 years...
I ain't saying it's right. I am saying it's wrong. What the... Why can't we do... Why is it so hard for people to just disown and disavow Nazis? Why is that so hard nowadays?
That's the first time I've ever seen the neo-Nazis rally in our city.
My mom was telling me she was coming home the other night and seeing a carload of Klan members.
Oh, yeah. Klan members?
Yes.
It's just full-on war going down right now.
That's what it's coming to.
Okay.
And it's all going to be against the same people.
Yo quiero hablar contigo sobre migración de muchas Haitians. Springfield, ¿sí posible?
Sí. No.
¿De dónde eres?
Haití.
Haití, ok. ¿Cuántos meses vive aquí?
Un mes.
¿Qué es la razón que vive aquí?
No, yo no vivo por acá. Yo tengo sobrino que vive ahí.
¿Visitan? ¿Cuántos dólares tú recibes cada mes del gobierno?
No, todavía, porque yo tengo el proceso, pero no me manda todavía. Estoy aquí.
¿Nada? Nada. ¿Cómo es posible que vive en las casas con nada de dinero?
Aquí yo no sabe nada. Yo vengo a visitar a una persona. Yo no vivo acá.
Ok, ¿por qué tú manejas el coche con mucho rápido?
No fui yo que estaba manejando.
Gee, why are they... What a weird question, like, to ask someone. I'm sorry. Like, you don't know what this guy is like. You don't know.
Mucho rápido en esa street.
No, estaba manejando mi primo.
Ok. ¿Es cierto que personas comen los gatos o no?
No sé.
No, ok, lo siento. Gracias por tu tiempo. I'm trying to interview locals out here and hear their thoughts about the Haitians that have moved in.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I lived here for 24 years.
Yeah.
I lived in LA for 38 years.
Got it.
It is causing probably some problems. I personally noticed it because it took me months on end to find an apartment to live in.
Sure. The available housing supply has gone down and the prices have gone up, or what?
I would imagine that the housing issue is probably an actual issue, and like the issues that sound completely reasonable and stuff that we can actually have a conversation about is like the least mentioned thing from these people, you know? Like the clinics seem to be overwhelmed because there's more people than they can handle at this point. It seems like schools are getting overwhelmed because a whole bunch of schools shut down when a bunch of people left, and now there's a bunch of people coming back to the city, so they don't have enough schools and teachers. And there was a third thing, but I can't remember the third thing. But in terms of like the car accidents, when it comes to car accidents, when it comes to eating cats, when it comes to ruining their economy and making it impossible for people to get jobs, like these are the things that people keep on talking about, but these aren't the things that are actually happening. The things that are actually happening are schools and housing and clinics. Those three things: schools, houses, and clinics. But those are things that we can address. We can address those things and we can fix those things. But the things that they want to talk about, the things that they want to bring up as like examples of why the Haitian immigration thing is so bad are just like totally fake bullshit reasons. It's all, I was trying to say, it seems infrastructural issues at the town wasn't ready for the population increase. Yeah, and that's something that can be addressed, you know? IL stream in Ohio, maybe. I would rather die than go to Ohio, okay? I have standards.
I'm not 100% sure about the prices going up. I mean, I hear rumors that there's landlords ripping off some of the Haitian people, you know, like trying to put multiple families in a house and charging them too much money. I don't know if that's true. It's just stuff I've heard. But yeah, it has affected the market because, you know, like I said, I couldn't even get anybody to call me back for months. Couldn't tell you. I haven't had any problems with anybody. I can tell you that. Again, no cat eating.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Pavan.
Pavan.
Oh, you own this?
Yeah.
You'd be a great person to talk to then.
Yeah, for sure.
We've heard a lot of the Haitians that have moved here recently come here often.
Yeah.
What's going on here in Springfield?
They're just like an influx of the population in the Haitian community. I mean, they're protected status here, so they're just like, I mean, obviously I've filled up the town with it, and yeah, that's where we're at right now, pretty much.
You own this laundromat?
Yeah, so my dad owns this laundromat, I own the sneaker store next to it, so I run both things right now, so yeah.
Are your customers primarily Haitian? What's the split?
Before, I would say the last like 2-3 years, I mean, primarily whoever was in town, but yeah, there's a huge influx in, yeah, the Haitian community. That's like primarily our like customers like nowadays. So yeah, I will say there's 100% a divide in our town. Thing is like, I just hope that whatever.
One second, why are you ignoring this important issue? Let's see.
Talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in, they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. To talk about it because they're so embarrassed.
They're not embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. Jesus.
Whatever you guys do cover, something good comes out of it, right? Like in the next 5 to 6 years, hopefully there's some sort of unity between everybody. Hopefully there's some sort of change. That's the biggest thing, like, I feel like you guys should cover. Just some sort of like way to bring people together. This is the guy you want to talk to.
How you doing, man? We're filming a YouTube video. We're trying to see what's going on here.
This is a guy.
Wait, you running for mayor? Oh yeah, I tried to find you. I know who you are. So out of pure luck, I met up with Anthony Harris, the guy who went viral for giving this speech at Springfield's town hall.
These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They flipping cars in the middle of the street. They're in the park grabbing ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them like.
And who's been going live on Facebook documenting the constant car crashes from the new Haitian drivers. We headed to the BMV to see how the Haitians are getting driver's licenses in cars so quick.
Oh, man. Will this work? Do I need to date from, let's say, let's start in January of 2020, January 1st to current day. Crash County? Oh, man. Springfield, Ohio County. Clark County. Okay, let me do the CAPTCHA. BELXY. Oh man, this isn't what I wanted. Damn it. Damn, there's just no way that I'd be able to like get the data for what I'm looking for on this. We can't see anything? What do you mean you can't see anything? There's nothing to see. I was just trying to see if there was like some graph that showed over like some period of time traffic accidents over time. This goes up to 2021. Any graph should clearly show, but like it's either, this is 2022, damn it. There's just not information on what I'm trying to find. What I was trying to look for is, has the amount of car accidents increased correlated with the time span that the Haitians have arrived? But it doesn't seem like we can find that
quickly after
data
moving here, despite
easily.
speaking zero English. Question for y'all. What are your thoughts on the Haitians? They can't drive? This guy right here, by a Haitian dude. Yo, bonjour.
You got a cat right beside him. Yeah. Stop! Do that! Stop, bro. Stop, do that.
You said that shit, not me.
Bro.
You take that back. I did shit.
I'll tell you that, man. Bro, come on, bro. We be playing, bro. There's nothing wrong with some jokes.
Let's go see what's up. How y'all doing? Question for you.
The question is you need to ask the question you need to ask is, are Haitians disproportionately causing car accidents? Well, if I search that, I'm going to get one report from the police department that's saying that that's not true, and then a million articles from right-wing and conservative news sites that are saying that they are doing it. Now, I could just appeal to the fact that the police are saying that this is completely bullshit, but it seems like nobody wants to believe the police. All the conservatives want to believe that the police are like soy cucked into the racial diversity. We got to make sure that all the black people never get held accountable for any crime. Like, you have to believe in a conspiracy not to, in order to continue believing that Haitians are causing all the crime.
For you? Do you know how the Haitians are getting driver's license?
But like, in order for me to like show like the statistics, I don't think that I can access those statistics. I don't even know if they've been collected.
Can they transfer their license from Haiti, or?
No, they cannot transfer.
Do they have to undergo the same test?
I'm not allowed to answer their personal questions outside of their office.
Well, okay. You know what they have to do?
I do not. I really don't know. No, but I know they're getting them quick.
They're getting them quick, right? We can ask.
How long does it take? You are not. What do you mean they're getting them quick? How hard is it to get a driver's license? Like, if you have a social security number because you have the protected status, is it supposed to be like, how long do you think it should be before someone is able to get a driver's license?
Not allowed to take pictures in here, sir.
And the go outside. Sorry. Are they able to transfer their licenses from Haiti to here?
No, not without taking the test. But that's the only question I can answer. I can't answer anything else.
Do you know how the Haitians are getting their driver's license so fast?
I do not.
Okay. All right, that's all I got for you.
I wish I knew.
Are they driving pretty good out here or what?
No.
No.
I do why they put their car in.
Why is that, do you think?
You don't know how to drive in general.
Okay.
Like I see them driving over there, trying to learn how to drive, but I don't know. Think they have to drive at all.
Music choice.
Okay. I don't even think they should have a license. No lights when they're driving around, and nothing.
Do you think it poses a threat to public safety?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
How quickly they say they can't answer questions stuck out to me. Well, they're probably scared for their jobs. They probably can't answer any questions to random people walking up to them with microphones for fear that they're going to get harassed by a bunch of conservatives, or the fact that they could get fired from their jobs for like giving either a half-baked answer that gets picked up on all sorts of media sites and gets spread around. They probably just don't want to get involved. Like, I don't know what limitations they actually have, but if that's DMV policy, like, here's the thing. Public service is declining like crazy because conservatives see conspiracies in everything. And so like election officials, we're losing all of our experienced election officials because conservatives are threatening them like crazy. Like, they're scared for their lives because they get emails and calls to their homes saying that we're going to hunt you down and your family for what you guys did to Donald Trump. So like, yeah, I'm sure like being a public servant and then, you know, having someone walk up to you with a microphone in your face, asking you questions about a hot political topic, probably not something that you want to answer a single thing about.
Managers are nothing but a headache. All they're doing is raising our rent and our taxes and wrecking vehicles, and they're just...
Can someone explain to me why, like, steelman it for me, why would the rent go up? Why would the rent go up? Because people are moving in. Or I'm not sorry, not the rent, the taxes. I understand the rent part. Why would taxes increase when there are more people coming into an area paying into the tax base?
Just been nothing but a hassle since they've been here. It's been horrible.
How would you rank their driving from 1 to 10?
A -10. They're horrible.
Do you have to take a driving test here? Oui?
Habla español.
Español, sí. ¿Cómo es posible que recibir tu licencia muy rápido?
No, es que por ahora no sé, es que lo que necesito viene a preguntar por la información.
Okay. Okay, all right, gracias. So, with more confusion gained than answers explaining how these Haitians are passing their driver's tests, I headed down to the Springfield Welfare Center where Haitians are apparently clogging the lines for locals, exhausting the town's resources, and overwhelming the employees. Question, where are you guys from?
The logic is they are consuming far more than they are paying in. I just don't know anything about their safety nets. Well, yeah, I would have to see like some detailed breakdown, I guess.
Haiti? Haiti? Okay. How many Haitians do you think will come out here in line today? That's what we're trying to...
I'll say 80% of the people that come out here will be Haitian.
Okay. How long you been here in Springfield?
I've been here for 7 years now. What takes so long is because they've got only 2 lines that they serve people in there, sometimes 3. And on all 3 of those, they got interpreters for each one, right? When it'll go a lot faster if you had 1 line for people that like couldn't, speak English that well, and then have another line for people that can go through the line faster. Because a lot of times they'll have paperwork with them and stuff, they won't have it in order.
We tried the split line for a while. It ended up being less efficient for everybody.
Yeah. Is this about as long as it gets these days?
This is a normal Monday. Yeah, we've had worse, but...
Francois? English? No.
Standing in line 30 minutes, they might only just serve 4 or 5 people.
Got it. How many people do you think will come here this Monday?
This Monday? Yeah. I'm telling you, out of this Monday, I figure at least they might see 500.
What do you think the split is between new Haitians that have come in here and Springfieldian OGs, if you will?
I don't know too much about all.
Observationally, what have you seen?
9 to 1 easy.
Like, I'm just here because I'm just trying to get them to clear a medical card.
Are the systems stressed right now in Springfield? Can they handle the amount of people coming in?
No, they really can't. I've been trying to get just a simple Medicaid card since June. They took me off of, I'm a vet. They took me off of the disability and made me start paying for my own disability. And I don't know why they took me off, but so I had to give them proof of income and disabilities and stuff. I gave them all that. They still ain't did nothing.
So you're a veteran and you're competing with some of the resources they're getting? Yeah. Who just came in here?
Yeah. This America. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm saying that the things that the hoops they make us jump through can have you turn on each other in a sense or say negative things. I don't have anything that's negative to say or bad to say about anybody Haitian. Sure. You know what I mean?
Do you think the town's taking care of their local residents that were here first and foremost?
Oh no, hell no.
Well, thanks for your service. Yeah. Appreciate it. Good luck in line.
Like, and the thing is, there's people on Twitter and Instagram that don't think it's real. Don't think none of this
we just saw it in real.
Well, maybe if you guys give us some like data points or like some police reports that show the things that you guys are saying are happening, maybe it'd be a little bit easier to believe you then. Instead of literally every single official that is in government saying, listen, we don't know what you guys are talking about. There's like no basis in reality for any of this.
All time.
They're like, none of that shit's real that you're saying. There's no way they brought 20,000 people.
English? No English? Okay. That's crazy. If you're a local trying to get your Medicaid, your welfare benefits, etc., you're waiting 2 hours now. Crazy?
Crazy as fuck.
Well, we're 6 minutes away from this woman's house. This woman has stated that people are throwing mattresses on her joint. She is not expecting us. I am just going to show up and knock on her door and see what happens.
Is that a weed flag?
There. I saw your speech at the city council and I was wondering if I could interview you. Well, I've seen a video of a guy getting a Canadian goose, a Haitian dude, and I have rumors of
that wasn't in Springfield, by the way.
Tell me what's going on here.
I'm a cat lady, as you can tell.
You have a lot of cats.
Yeah, I have a lot of cats. The goose story, I believe, originated in Columbus. I have not seen it here.
And just for context, you are surrounded, this entire community, mostly Haitians?
Yeah, I believe we're looking at probably about 50% is what I'm saying. But I'm worried. My town is going to pot. Everybody wants to make this into a race issue. It's not a race issue. It's culture, it's accountability, and it's respect. And that's the things that I'm not seeing. And the women in this country have fought long and hard for the rights that they have been afforded. And these men in this culture treat their women very badly, and I watch it firsthand. Come on, give me a break. Start acting like you got some sense. The driving of the vehicles is a main sticking point. Haitian men came down with probably a queen-size mattress and threw it in the front yard. It didn't go very well. I tried to explain. I tried to be nice. Didn't go very well. So.
And you explained in English?
Yes. I had to drop the F-bomb and told them, take it and go. So they went down the street and ended up at that house right there.
Got it.
So they've thrown trash in the yard as they walk by. I'm done. I'm tired of dealing with the disrespect. I've never been so disrespected in my life, and my ex-husband has never disrespected me like this. They're not prosecuting for the property crimes, and it's a big mess, and we need some help. I want my city back. I want my people happy, and this is...
Did you call the police about any of this? Because then there would be an Associated Police report that you could post on the internet and say, hey, look, this happened to me.
My town. I want to take it back.
Do you think the Haitians here are trying to assimilate to the culture in the town you grew up in?
No, I don't see it. If it is, more power to him. But there's a language barrier. I get it. Okay, but when they are paroled here on the I-94, they get 8 months of English lessons the first 8 months.
Okay.
If they're not taking advantage of that, then why should we, the taxpayer, have to turn around and have our services overwhelmed? They're saying 20,000, and I am saying between 35 and 40 with the birth rates and the things that I see going on. So I don't know who's to blame. I don't know whose door to start kicking in. Mike DeWine, if you see this, Mike DeWine, get a hold of me. I really would like to have a word with you. And I promise I won't yell at you. Somebody get a hold of me. I don't care who, get a hold of me. I need some solutions.
No, we know about that.
I'm losing my mind.
Hello? Oh, that was it? There was no outcome?
I'm done. I'm tired of dealing with the disrespect. I've never been so disrespected in my life, and my ex-husband has never disrespected me like this. They're not prosecuting for the property crimes, and it's a big mess, and we need some help. I want my city back. I want my people happy, and this is my town. I want to take it back.
Do you think the Haitians here are trying to assimilate to the culture in the town you grew up in?
No, I don't see it. If it is, more power to him. But there's a language barrier. I get it. Okay, but when they are paroled here on the I-94, they get 8 months of English lessons the first 8 months.
Okay.
If they're not taking advantage of that, then why should we, the taxpayer, have to turn around and have our services overwhelmed? They're saying 20,000, and I am saying between 35 and 40 with the birth rates and the things that I see going on. So I don't know who's to blame. I don't know whose door to start kicking in. Mike DeWine, if you see this, Mike DeWine, get a hold of me. I really would like to have a word with you. And I promise I won't yell at you. Somebody get a hold of me. I don't care who.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Redtron. I can't open this. Well, I don't know what the article that you were looking at was. Several city, county, and school buildings around Springfield were closed Thursday because of a bomb threat to multiple facilities throughout Springfield, according to a city statement released Thursday morning. City Hall was evacuated around 8:30 a.m. City Hall, the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, the Springfield Driver's Exam Station, Ohio License Bureau on South Side, Springfield Academy of Excellence, and Fulton Elementary School were all named in the threat and were cleared using explosive detecting canines. Yeah, also, why would they be eating cats if they're given so much welfare to buy groceries? Because they're just like cartoonishly evil, dirty brown people? Like, that's like literally all you could possibly like get out of what they're talking about. It's insane, dude. They sent in bomb threats. I want to know what the actual Springfield bomb threat. Let's see. Wait, what was that last? Who dispelled the rumors this week said the state would send more resources to Springfield. I want to know what it said and why. Police said that the package had a note on it stating it was from a group the Anti-Defamation League considers a neo-Nazi group. Can we not have the Nazis come back? I thought we got rid of them in like 2018, 2019. I thought they were largely like obliterated from the political scene.
The other thing that he brought up, which I was kind of surprised by, I guess I would say, is he brought up this misleading false claim that you yourself have talked about in recent days about Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, abducting people's pets and eating them, which officials there have said is not true. You yourself acknowledged it may be false on Twitter. You still told people to keep spreading it. But Trump just amplified it to tens of millions of people who were watching. Why push something that's
Did she
true?
just say what I think she said?
False on Twitter about immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, abducting people's pets and eating them, which officials there have said is not true. You yourself acknowledged it may be false on Twitter. You still
This guy said that it may be false, but to keep on spreading it anyway? Careful, just in case. JD Vance. I got to see his tweet. Where did he say it? Oh, I guess I don't have to do this off screen because now we're on. I will finish your clip. I just need to see. It's possible, of course, that all of these rumors will turn out to be false. Do you know it's confirmed that a child was murdered by a Haitian migrant who had no right to be here? Is he talking about the guy that like accidentally caused a car accident? Keep the cat memes flowing. Dude, I hate these scum, subhuman pieces of shit who have changed the character of politics in my country to be that of cartoon racism. I hate them. I hate them.
surprised by, I guess I would say, is he brought up this misleading false claim that you yourself have talked about in recent days about Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, abducting people's pets and eating them, which officials there have said is not true. You yourself acknowledged it may be false on Twitter. You still told people to keep spreading it. But Trump just amplified it to tens of millions of people who were watching. Why push something that's not true?
Well, first of all, city officials have not said it's not true. They've said they don't have all the evidence.
They said they have no evidence.
They said there's no... Yes, thank you, Caitlyn Collins. There is no evidence to support the claims. What?
Why push something that's not true?
Well, first of all, city officials have not said it's not true. They've said they don't have all the evidence.
They said they have no evidence.
We've heard from a number of constituents on the ground, Caitlyn, who both firsthand and secondhand reports saying this stuff is happening. So they very
seems like
clearly,
it's mostly,
meaning the
mostly secondhand reports. And all these firsthand reports, for some reason, none of these people decided to call the police when they saw people breaking the law, when they saw people stomping in cat heads, eating them on the side of the road, when they saw them skinning them, hanging from trees. For some reason, all of these people who were so outraged didn't call the police on them doing that, but we're also supposed to believe that they definitely did see that? Like,
the people on the ground dealing with this think that it is happening, and I think that it's important for journalists to actually get on the ground and uncover this stuff for themselves when you have a lot of people saying, my pets are being abducted, or geese at the city pond are being abducted and slaughtered right in front of us. This is crazy stuff, and again, whether those exact...
Yeah, it is crazy stuff, and you're spreading it, and there's no factual basis for any of it that's been released to this point. The Facebook boomers have about 10 years at most to live, okay? I'm not that upset. I'm not upset that I'm upsetting them.
Rumors turn out to be mostly true, somewhat true, whatever the case may be. Caitlyn, this town has been ravaged by 20,000 migrants coming in. Healthcare costs are up. Housing costs are up. Communicable diseases like HIV and TB have skyrocketed in this small Ohio town. This is what Kamala Harris's border policies have done. And I think it's interesting, Caitlyn, that the media didn't care about the carnage wrought by these policies until we turned it into a meme about cats. And that speaks to the media's failure to care about what's going on in these communities.
No, it speaks to your total lack of any regard to anything factual whatsoever. Oh, well, we're spreading a bunch of fake news because the media won't pick up on this fake news story. So we might as well just like go balls to the wall and be extra racist. I hate them. I hate them.
If we have to,
and like honestly, like I'm sorry, if Democrats were doing this level of total like Zika baby, microcephalic, 2 brain cell, 3 IQ, like dumb shit political attacks like this, I would be embarrassed to admit that I'm a Democrat. If the Democrats were doing this, I would be too embarrassed to ever throw my hat in the ring with these people. Like, I would be embarrassed.
a meme about it to get the media to care. We're going to keep on doing it because the media should care about what's going on.
Are you surprised the conversation is about? Are you surprised none of the conversation is about whether 100,000 Haitians should be let in and bankrolled? Well, I'm sorry. It seems like I said earlier, there are definitely conversations that could be had here. Unfortunately, conservatives have completely ceded all ground here, because they decided to go the racist route. Also, they're not being bankrolled. Like, I don't know where that's coming from. They're literally, like, paying taxes. They have social security numbers so that they can get jobs, and they're paying taxes. All right? They're paying more in rent than the native population. They're simultaneously, like, we're simultaneously supposed to believe that these people are, like, getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, I was about to say among the entire population. It might be in the $100,000s of dollar range. I don't know, because I don't know how many of them are on benefits. But, like, they have to qualify for those benefits, and they have to have jobs, because that's why they're still in the United States, right? Like, you have to be able to get a job. You have to be able to do this. You have to be able to do that. You have to qualify for these things. They're simultaneously getting thousands of dollars a month in food assistance and in rent assistance and in all of these different things, and yet they're still going out and they're eating all the cats and all the dogs, and they're like driving the price of housing and food up, when, like, the pricing of housing and food is probably going up for a bunch of different reasons. Like, and if you want to look at what the solutions are, the solutions to, like, lowering the prices of food and housing, who has a plan for that? The Democrats do. So, like, give me, like, and again, if you're a conservative, give me a reason to be mad about this. Besides, like, the racism angle. Like, I'm mad about it because of the racism angle. Give me a reason to be mad at, the Democrats for letting this happen. Give me an actual reason.
I think the media does care about it. I just read a very lengthy report in the New York Times on it. PBS NewsHour did a whole story on it. But can I ask?
Us talking about it and bring it up. Nobody
caused by us talking about it in the most racist way possible. Nobody cared about this until we started lying and saying that black people from Haiti are disgusting mongrels who go around stealing all of our pets, hanging them in trees, and eating them raw. Like, yeah, well, I'm glad I can sit back, cross my arms, and say I did a job well done getting this story in front of the rest of the country and world.
NewsHour did a whole story on it. But can I ask?
By us talking about it and bring it up. Nobody cared about this until we raised this issue.
Senator, you talked about...
Because there was barely an issue in Springfield until you guys astroturfed the out of this fake news story.
About that your office has gotten a lot of reports. I mean, if someone calls your office and says they saw Bigfoot, that doesn't mean they saw Bigfoot. Why? I mean, you have a sense of responsibility as a running mate, and he certainly does as the candidate, to not promote false information, right?
Caitlyn, it's a totally fair point, but nobody's calling my office and saying that they saw Bigfoot. What they're calling and saying...
No one's saying that they're calling and, no one's calling and saying that they saw Bigfoot. Instead, they just they're calling and saying that they see a whole bunch of people rounding up hundreds of cats and eating them right there on the side of the street, and that the police are not doing anything about it. Like, one is a completely, apocryphal and unsubstantiated thing, and this other one is a tactic that we're using to talk about immigration. I'm sorry. I genuinely hate racism. I don't think anyone would entertain them if they were questioning the fact that Haitians are being let in and provided for. Because they're paying into the tax base. They're paying their way. They're being good guests. And if there was any statistics that you could point towards, which I'll right now give me some statistics that shows, because we have the wages. It's not impacting wages in Springfield. This is the basic GDP up. No, this is the specific claim that they're hurting people's wages in Springfield. This is just the wages. This isn't the GDP of Springfield, Ohio. This isn't the GDP of you know, Ohio as the entire state. This isn't that argument. This is show me where there's an issue. Show me the specific reports of anything that you guys are claiming with them eating cats or dogs. Show me the specific data that shows that they're like ruining this town. Show me the specific data. If you want to chat, I'm in the waiting room. I don't think that there's like, I'm about to move off this topic because conservatives, they'll just say like, oh, you're just talking about the GDP. When no, I'm not talking about the GDP. You're deflecting because you have no factual basis for any of the things that anybody's claiming here. The only reason I would bring someone in right now is if they disagreed with me. Hey, Zolo. Hey, Talon. You want to come into the VC and explain to me, like, give me a reason to care about this? To give me a reason that shows me that there's an actual problem going on?
From The Economist. Donald Trump says immigrants are...
We'll finish this and then we'll move on to that. Sansol always mad? Yeah, I am mad. That like you are in my country and you guys vote based off of fake stories. Yeah, I am mad. People like you drag down my country with like the microcephalic drooling shit that you guys do every single day. It is so unbelievably aggravating. You got me. Yes, I am mad. Yes, I'm mad that like I can sit here and I can go through like 10 articles on a stream in like less than 30 minutes, go through 10 articles and see that there's literally no factual basis for literal anything. You basically just said there's nothing wrong with them as long as they are... No, that's not what I said. You're only hearing what you think I said. I said, until you give me a reason to care, all I can point towards is the things that they are doing well, because there's no data that you're going to be able to present to me that I've been able to find, that anyone's been able to present, that shows that any of these bad things are happening. I'm directly responding to the bad things. If there's something bad that's happening, point it out to me. But all you can point towards is there are more Haitians here. There are more Haitians here than there used to be. Or rather, they and conservatives and progressives not vote. Well, hey, maybe we'd agree on something there. So give me a reason to care, Zolo. Give me a reason to care. Give me some police reports. Give me some like data that shows that people are being priced out of their homes. That might be actually happening. We just haven't been able to see the data for it yet. Right? Show me the data that shows that Haitian migrants are coming in and buying up all the houses and that native-born people in Springfield, Ohio are getting the short end of the stick. You're such a cuck. Instead of responding to a single thing that I'm saying, you're inventing a position of someone in my chat. That's pathetic. God, conservatives are so pathetic now. You guys don't stand for anything. You'll admit that you know that the stories that you're pushing for the reason that you're voting for that said the fake news story, you already heard, then show me that it's caused by the Haitian migrants. Show me anything that shows that. I can make the argument for you. I just won't right now because you don't actually have a reason to be mad. I can make the argument for you to be mad about it. You're just mad for no reason. I could steel man the position that you're pretending to hold, even though you don't even know what the position is. Okay, we're going to finish this.
Thing is, we're seeing migrants kidnap our dogs and cats, and city officials aren't doing anything about it. Now, again, I have a responsibility as a United States Senator. I think the media has a responsibility as an institution that cares about truth to actually take people seriously when they say their lives have been ruined by this migrant crisis. And again, if every single thing that the media says about this story is false, the verifiable facts are that this community has had their lives destroyed by 20,000 migrants coming in and uprooting life.
Again,
literally every single person that guy interviewed in the video that we watched just sounded like they needed to get a job. Jesus Christ.
Official said no.
Oh no, I lost my job in April, and now all these other people are getting jobs except for me. Well, it sounds like you need to get a job that maybe you need to lower your standards for what job you get. Maybe you're not going to get a job that pays $25 an hour. If you're homeless, at some point, you need to take personal responsibility instead of looking at every black person and saying, that's a Haitian, they're eating my cats, and they're the reason I don't have a job. Maybe you should go out and get a job. Jesus Christ. Instead of blaming everybody else for your woes. I don't have a job right now because I don't have a job right now. It's not because immigrants are coming in and stealing all the jobs from me. It's not because of any other reason than I just haven't been able to find a job yet. I've lowered my standards, and now I'm starting to get callbacks for jobs that I wouldn't necessarily have applied for before. But guess what? I'm an American, and I know that I have personal responsibility that I have to take care of myself at some point in my life. So I'm going to apply for jobs that I won't necessarily like until I can get a better job. That's how the job market works. It's called frictional unemployment. You get a job and you say, okay, well, I don't really like this one. I'm going to keep on job hunting though until I get a job that I do want, and then I'll quit this one and I'll get a different job that pays me more. Like, comment, and subscribe.